He's going to return it from near the goal line. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. So Alabama's offense is up first today. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to. A matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual match.
With pressure and sacking, he'll be tackled inside the 10.
Well, the offense tries to catch this defense napping here on the first play of the game. And how about the pressure to come up with a big sack to start this game?
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Cuevas. He's stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, he'll pick up some big yards.
Quick completion with the tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. QB keeps it himself. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Back to pass. It's Simpson. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
This big tight end running a corner route, listen, as a defensive coordinator, if you put a smaller safety on him, he's too small to be able to match up with his size. And if you go with a linebacker, you're going to be too slow to go with his speed.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Going for a big play downfield. Dives to make the grab for a huge gain.
Great job here as a play caller. You come out in the opening drive, you want to establish a little bit of an aggressive nature, and you hit some big plays here downfield. Great way to start this game.
So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. Grab behind the line, it's Porton. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going, and it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
2nd and goal play. Spot the ball at the 9. Looking to chuck it again. Makes the grab. Can he get there? And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
Let's see what they can do here. 3rd down and goal from the 1. They try to sneak it for the 1st.
Here we go, Chris. Early in the game, opening drive. This is a big decision and really an opportunity to send a message for this offense. Do you go for this close to the goal line and make that statement, or do you settle for 3?
So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So Indiana's offense comes out for their first possession today. They will go up against a secondary, Kirk, that talks about the no-fly zone. These guys are confident in their ability to just lock down wide receivers and take away the opponent's passing game.
Seems like every year in college football, there's secondaries around the country that want to brag that they have the best group of defensive backs. I think this defense and this secondary specifically has a very strong case with what they have to work with. The question I have is, how will the offense consistently move the ball against this group today?
The game moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pass complete on the crosser. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. A play action, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Cooper. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening now. First down to the 27.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure to allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
And the Hoosiers lining up here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. QB to the tight end for a completion. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and when you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
The Hoosiers are in the red zone. Ball handed off. Good enough for first down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And he's got it! Touchdown, Hoosiers!
That's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
See if they can convert the point after. Extra point makes the lead 4. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. To throw, it's Simpson. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Here's the point after attempt. BAT is good, so the score is 10-7 now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Important second down play coming up. Back to throw. It's Mendoza. He's looking to scramble. Crosses the 35. And the play is good enough for a first down to move the ball to the 44.
And it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Locates the tight end. Is complete.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Becker. They stop him, but it's a first down. Looking to keep this drive rolling. First down, looking to throw the football. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking deep downfield to the left. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Looking to throw it again. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Now it's second down here. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Grab behind the line. It's Porton. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Can he get there on the ground? Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back to just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. To throw, it's Simpson. Caught over the middle, it's Williams. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. But, man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense an edge to it.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
Second down after that previous play. Looking for a man. Close to the tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Cuevas. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Caught behind the line. It's Porton. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Porton. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. Snags it with throw. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
Boy, tight windows as always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Second down and goal upcoming. They'll try to run this one in. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama. They were backed messed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Now the try here for the extra point. BAT gives them a 10-point lead, 17-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. When they don't block the defensive end, it shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Third down upcoming after that completion. Now here's the toss play. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
The Hoosiers will have to kick this away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? That's caught. It's Young. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Back to pass. It's Simpson. The receiver grabs it. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Come to the line for second down and very short now. And he'll set up to throw. He lets it rip. Grab down the middle. It's Miller. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down, the 17.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Motion now from the tight end. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Fires it on the move. What a catch! Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The Tide offense line up here on first and goal. Quarterback still with the football. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, And this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point makes it a 17-point game. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
And the Hoosiers will bring their punt team on the field now. He's on to boot it away now. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Here's the 2nd down play. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Cuevas. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And here's the handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Simpson. Makes the grab. It's Williams. They bring him down, but that play will set up a first and goal now at the 10. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that.
And it's caught. Touchdown, tied.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime. It doesn't feel like this thing's already over. Just a first half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Play action here on first down. Quick throw over the middle. Makes the catch downfield. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
Play action fake, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Receiver makes the grab, and he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking to pass. It's Mendoza. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. He's running out of time here. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. The incompletion, it sets up a third down and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The pass rush closing in. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
The Hoosiers will look to convert here on 4th down. Here we go on 4th down. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. Got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass.
Returner choosing to field this one. And the returner will be brought down. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. It's a quarterback keeper. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Oh, my gosh. Give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. Finds an open target on the left side. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Ooh, he's got it in the open. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And the Hoosiers line up on 1st and 10 now. Grab behind the line, it's Becker. They bring him down after a short gain there. Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. Takes the handoff. It's Hemby. Tackle, but 1st down.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
The Hoosiers pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. They'll get him, but he put the spin cycle on that defender. Wow.
That is 2 consecutive runs for 1st downs. Give credit to the offensive line in this back, really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
And the Hoosiers are in the red zone. On 1st down, it's play action. Catch made, looking for the goal line. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
The Hoosiers hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. A direct snap. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Second and goal for the offense. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Indiana. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
And now the try here for the extra point. And then they convert the point after, but still trail by 2 touchdowns, 31-17. momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
I'll say this defense went in at halftime, made some adjustments, and they look like a different group here in these first few plays.
They're behind the sticks on 2nd and long here from the 12. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, he makes the catch! Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Graham down the middle. It's Cuevas. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Using his legs, it's Miller. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Trying to create here on the move. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
The punting unit on the field after the 3rd down incompletion. And this is off the side of the foot. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Moved right down the field for a touchdown. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Scanning the field, it's Mendoza. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch. It's Cooper. They make the stop, but not before a solid game that time.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? And he drops back in the gun. Caught by the receiver.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, when you have a guy that can get to the outside that quickly, use that touch pass to be able to get him on the perimeter, let him use that speed to pick up a first down like this.
And the Hoosiers pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Off the play fake on first down. Pulls it in. It's Cooper. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Second down after that short completion. Looking to throw again. Hop over the middle. It's Cooper. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets him up first down from the 31.
We got a short pickup here, but just what they needed. This will keep the drive moving, and you know what it's going to do? Plant a seed on this defense. Anytime they run that option, beware the quarterback.
The Hoosiers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
To the air, it's Mendoza. It's a wide receiver screen. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. On third down, he drops to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Becker. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. We'll begin the fourth quarter with a field goal try here. He connected the first time. This attempt is from 44 yards away. Makes it look easy.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Returner looking to make a play here. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. QB decides to keep it here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Getting set. Here's second down. And there's the handoff. Running through the tackle. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. And the quarterback keeps it here. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. That's reeled in. It's Porton. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Dropping back, it's Simpson. It's a quick grab. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. The pre-snap motion from the offense. That's a design quarterback keeper. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. The offense has done well to choose some clock here. Now they'll come up on second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. That's reeled in. It's Williams. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Catch hauled in here over the middle.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
This drive has already taken more than 3 minutes off the clock as you come up on second down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Throwing off play action. Caught near the sticks. It's Miller. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defense is ready for that one. Good job of being able to hold the edge to this defense, showing the speed that they needed to bring him down. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Defense cannot get this offense to fourth down. Offense continues the long drive. To throw, it's Simpson. With the catch, it's Porton. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. On this drive, they converted twice on third down. He needs 6 yards here. Back to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake. Not much of a return, but the pick ends the scoring threat and sets the offense up at the 33.
Chris, the defense does exactly what they needed to get back into this game. It's a 2-possession game. With this interception and a quick score, they're right back in it.
And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. This is not the time to settle for field goals. They've got to find the end zone here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Out of the gun now on third down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off of that nice play.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking to throw. It's Mendoza. It's complete on the crossing route. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
And the Hoosiers look to keep this drive moving. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really did give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Incompletion sets up a second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. You're down by a couple possessions. Yeah, completion is good, but truly the two most important things, getting the ball downfield to your receivers and making sure they're working to get out of bounds to preserve that clock, to be able to get a score, get the ball back, and have a chance to win this game.
Complete with the running back. But can he get there?
And the best thing that happens here, Chris, is he gets out of bounds, gives the offense a chance to regroup, huddle up, make sure they have the right call here for this critical fourth down.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on fourth down. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
The Hoosiers have first and 10 here. Looking to throw. It's Mendoza. Throws it to the right. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Man, I love to see linebackers in today's game. They're physical enough to be able to be in the box and defend the run because that's their main primary job. But here you can see the athletic ability to be in man coverage and be able to make a play and knock the ball away.
Incompletion makes it second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Nice grab. It's Cooper. And he goes down after a solid gain on the play. That's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense. We reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. Looking for a gap. It's Pemby. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. Back to throw. It's Mendoza. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but the gain sets up the offense first and goal from the 10. And the Hoosiers line up with a first and goal. Looking to throw it on first down. Graham behind the line. It's Hemby. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job at coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Coming up, second down and goal. Looking to throw yet again. He's got it right near the end zone. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
And they cut into this lead now on third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point. You cover an onside kick. You never know.
Coach deciding to go for 2, trying to cut this lead to a field goal late in the game. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he makes the catch in the end zone. The 2-point try gets them within a field goal now. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.